Hello out there, YouTube. I just want to talk to you about buying a home, buying your first home. This might be some helpful information. It's kind of like a video blog of some information you're going to need when you go out and get your first home. First of all, congratulations even considering going out and get your home. Here's some things you're going to need from a lending standpoint so you can qualify. First of all, what you need to do is go find a lender that can pre-qualify you. What you need to do is get a copy of your credit report up front. I would highly suggest you do that. There's on your credit report, there's going to be three different scores. It's going to be from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And a lender's going to take a middle score to use to qualify for your loan. Let's say in the scenario that you have a 680, 690, and 700 score. That means that they're going to take a 690 and use that score to qualify you. One of the big things that the lender is going to do to set how much you can buy is look what's called your debt to income ratio. And what that means is they're going to take your gross monthly income between you or your spouse or whoever you're buying your home with, and calculate a household monthly gross income and take 40% of that. So let's use an example. You have a $10,000 household income per month, and the lender is going to take 40%, which is $4,000. That means between your mortgage and all the other debts that you have, it cannot exceed more than $4,000. In this rate environment, you're looking at, let's say you're buying a home and you have a loan amount for $300,000. You're looking at a mortgage payment. Let's say I'm just guessing about $2,500. That means that you can have another $1,500 with student debt, student loan debt, credit cards, car payments, so on, all these different things. You can have up to $1,500 combined plus the mortgage, and then you qualify. Also, I just want to let you know that what you need to, the actual process in itself, you need to go get a pre-qualification letter. Once the lender determines that you can qualify, you take that letter to a realtor, and that's your ticket to go shopping. Go out and get a contract. In today's environment, nationwide, a lot of people are looking for foreclosures and short sales and things of those sort. But I just want to warn you, when you go out and look for a foreclosure or a short sale, the process can be quite complicated. So make sure that you go to your realtor and you establish some upfront things that you need to know about the actual process of getting a foreclosure or short sale. Typically, it's a longer time to get one. It can be very frustrating. And then also lenders use stall tactics to make sure that they get the best price. And again, right now it is a buyer's market, so you can get just as good a deal as from a normal seller than you will a bank. So I would keep your options open. Determine what type of loan that you want, and I will talk to your lender about different loan options. Typically, first-time home buyers will go into governmental programs such as FHA. If you're a veteran or if you're military, you have VA capability. Sometimes states have their own lending loans. Virginia has what's called VHDA. You might want to check your state to see if they have sponsored loans that you can qualify for. Even your lender may have a community loan that even could be better than FHA. What you're going to have to do is know what kind of rates that they are, what kind of down payment requirements, and then you're all set. But what I would do before you get too pushy about rate and different things like that, I want you to understand that rate is determinant on a couple factors. It's going to be determinant, number one, what kind of loan program that you're going to be put into. Number two is going to be your credit score. More so now than ever, your credit score is a huge factor in what your rate's going to be. And number three, you need to understand what kind of down payment that you're going to have. FHA is pretty popular. It's the most popular one out there regarding first-time home buyers. It requires 3.5% down plus closing costs, and then I would recommend that you keep another, let's say, 6 months reserves of what your mortgage payment is going to ultimately be. Keep that reserve in your account, and lenders are going to look and really make a lot of decisions based on how much money you have left after your down payment and closing costs and so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind. Very important. Another thing that you need to keep in mind too is when you go out and buy your first home is write down a budget. Write down, if you've been renting, you know what your fixed rent is. But now that you own a home, you're going to have maintenance. You're going to have taxes. You're going to have insurance. You're going to have the mortgage payment. You're going to have, if you're FHA loan, you're going to have mortgage insurance. And you got to write those things down. I'll talk to your landlord or whoever you're renting from now and ask them how much they pay on a monthly basis or a yearly basis to maintain the cost of their home. And you have electric and cable and all these different things. So make sure you feel comfortable before you go out shopping, to make sure you feel comfortable about what kind of budget you're looking at, and then you're all set. But find a lender that's experienced. Find a lender that is willing to talk with you and handhold you through the process. But again, the most important things that you need to understand is your credit. Sit down with your lender, show them your credit or your credit, and let them explain what different things they look at, and look at the debt to income ratio. And other than that, it's not that hard a process, really. I know that you're nervous out there. A lot of first-time home buyers I see and I counsel are very nervous about taking that first step. But there's also excitement. Now you become the homeowner, and again, sometimes the mortgage in itself is a lot cheaper than rent. So I say go out there, do your homework, and if you have any more questions, you can visit my blog. It's called marketposter.blogspot.com. I'll post the link for you. But happy hunting out there, and good luck, and God bless.